Hello everyone, Sylvan Bell coming to you live from the North Shore of Oahu. It is December 30th, 2014, 9:20 in the morning. Figure, why not talk about some sales training? We're talking about the anatomy of three bids. Now, the reason why people get three bids is the first reason is that they're told to, by some governing body, some agency says, you gotta get three bids. The second thing is that the person wants to see salespeople squirm, and sometimes it's gonna be more than three bids. I've dealt with people who have 15 and 20 bids. And I gotta tell you, that's a dangerous place to be because that person's gonna leave all that information on the table and you're gonna have to figure out why they're talking to so many people. My favorite thing to do is say, okay, well, you got a bunch of companies here. Why haven't you chosen them? Because I wanna know what has stopped them specifically. Why specifically have you not chosen any of these companies? And sometimes they're not gonna tell you, and then like for me, I'm just gonna bounce. I don't wanna be a part of that. And sometimes people will say, well, Scott, you know what? That's my job to clarify everything. If they can't make a decision after 17 people, they're not gonna be happy with what I have. They're gonna be confused after they buy. They're gonna think that I told them a bunch of stuff that I didn't tell them, that somebody else told them. It's just gonna create a lot of confusion. I'd rather focus on somebody who can make a quick decision or a decision that I can get them into and then get them to move forward and pay me and move on, all right? That person's gonna need a lot of hand holding. That's what you need to know. If somebody has to get 17 bids, oops. Car's getting towed and the tow strap just broke right in front of me. That person's getting 17, 20 bids. There's a reason for it, and chances are great it's not good, okay? Now, the fourth thing is you have to realize that there's gonna be some phantom person that they're not telling you about. It could be a neighbor, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, and that's the person that they don't wanna have judge them, because that person is gonna be like a sort of a sniper, and a sniper is gonna be the person who's gonna come in and ask a bunch of questions, and they wanna make sure that that person, when they ask those questions, they go, oh yeah, I got three bids. Right? They really don't want to get it, but they know that this jerk neighbor or this jerk friend or whoever it is going to really push them and ask them a bunch of questions. And I've been involved in sales processes where the people say, well, I'm happy to do this, but I just don't want to let this person know. And I'm like, why in the world does that person have weight with you if you don't want them to know about anyway, okay? So you got to know that sometimes in the sales process, there's going to be some random, I'm going to label him jerk, some random jerk who's going to come in, and that's the person that they don't want to talk to. That's the reason that they're getting three bids, so they can tell them, yeah, I got three bids, right? But it's not really that they got three bids because they're looking at anything in specific. They got three bids because this person's a jerk. That's all you got to know, okay? So as we go through the anatomy of the three bids, the first reason is because people are told to. The second reason is because that buyer wants to see salespeople squirm, and they can get 15, 20 bids if that's the process that they choose. Remember, it's not my money, it's not my budget. They can do whatever they want, but chances are good if they're getting that many bids and pieces of information and products and whatever from people, they're probably not the right person for me. Probably. They could be, probably. Okay? And then the fourth thing is they got a phantom friend. Cool? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. That would be cool. Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.